In the present day society, in our current generation, especially with Facebook and social media, as you grow, as you increase your earnings, increase your career, grow your business, there will always be people out there who will try to discourage you, who don't believe in you. There will always be people who pull you down. And I call these people crabs. We've called them crabs because of the crab mentality. And that's what's very common in our culture. It's crab mentality, unfortunately. Crabs will see other people succeeding, see other people growing, see other people earning a lot of money, and they'll be jealous. And instead of improving themselves, instead of increasing their earnings, instead of working hard, what they'll do is they'll try to pull other people down so that they feel better about themselves. And these crabs, the way they pull other people down, they do it in different ways. They would say negative things. They attack you sometimes, and they do things that will really discourage you, that will really make you feel bad, especially when these crabs are people that you trust, your friend, people who you thought were your friends, or people who are in your family. That's when it really hurts the most, is when it's people who trust and people who are close to you. But the thing is, though, it really doesn't matter what other people say, even if they're your friends or family. Of course, it still affects you, but it doesn't really matter what these people say. What matters is what you tell yourself, what you believe in yourself, and what you tell yourself. When I first started freelancing, I quit my call center job. I was earning $50,000 a month in the call center, because I was already a manager, and people thought I was crazy. People thought, like, why would you leave when you're earning so much and when you're good at your job? People thought I was crazy to leave my call center job and eventually go freelancing. But if you look at me now, I'm earning over 100,000 pesos a month every single month through freelancing. And if those people who thought that I was crazy before, a lot of them are talking to me now and saying, hey, what is it that you do? Can I do something like that? And they're the ones who are interested, when in fact before, like 6 years ago, they were saying, you're crazy. They were calling me crazy, and now they're interested in what I'm doing. So it doesn't matter what other people say. What matters is what you tell yourself. And even when I first started teaching other people about freelancing and offering my courses, people said bad things about me, and they continue to do so all the time. Some people watching my YouTube videos, they don't like me. I don't know why they're watching my YouTube videos anyway if they don't like me. But, and it can get very discouraging. But what I know is I've shared my courses with over 1,000 Filipinos, and I've shared my free courses with over 100,000 people. So I know in myself that I was able to reach a lot of people, touch a lot of lives. But if I listen to these crabs, if I listen to these other people, other voices who are saying bad things, I never would have gotten to where I am. If back when I was in the call center, if I listened to these people who thought I was crazy and he said, don't quit your job, if I listened to these people, I never would have been able to reach this point. But I haven't been shy about telling people that I have achieved a lot with freelancing, and I'm only here because I believed in myself. I prayed, and God gave me that courage. God gave me the wisdom to believe in myself and not what other people were saying. So what I want to tell you is that what really matters is what you tell yourself, not what other people say about you, but what you think about yourself. If you tell yourself that you're going to fail, then you're definitely going to fail. But if you tell yourself that you're going to succeed, then you will succeed. And it's hard. I know it's hard at first. trying to convince yourself that you're going to be successful, especially when those first few months, the first year you're trying to freelance, it's very tough, it's very hard. You have to overcome so many obstacles. It's tough, it's hard, but you have to keep convincing yourself that you can do this and that it's definitely worth it. Don't give up, okay? Convince yourself that you will succeed. And then once you truly believe that you can succeed, then you will be able to succeed. So I want to ask you, I want to challenge you right now, Flip. Go ahead and tell me, what are you going to tell yourself? What are you going to affirm to yourself and tell yourself so that you will convince yourself that you will, even if you don't believe it now, even if you don't believe it at this point, I want you to come up with a statement that you're going to tell yourself. And you're going to tell this to yourself like every single day. Come up with a statement that you're going to tell yourself in order to convince yourself that you will succeed no matter what other people say. And I want you to type it in the comments below this video. So once you type it in the comments, I also want you to repeat it to yourself every day. Just keep pushing, Flip.